What is this interval? How many half steps? Looks like it's on the same fret, and it is. But there's a distance between those strings. 4 half steps. No matter what fret they're on. Here, is it more or less? It's less. It's 3 half steps, a minor third. Now this is only on the second and third string is it like this. What is this interval? How many half steps have we changed? How many half steps interval between these two notes? 2 half steps is called a whole step. Whole tone is also a common word for it. What is this interval? It looks like 3 frets. It's not. It's only 1 fret difference. That's a half step. Even though the fingers are spreading, the interval's getting smaller. What is this one? No interval at all. It's unison. And this one, now it's getting bigger. Seems crazy, but I swear it is. It's a half step. It went from a 0 to a 1 now. As far as we're going to go now. Eventually you won't be able to recognize it farther, but this will help a lot. What is this interval? We're back to one we did a minute ago. There is no interval. It's unison. And then we're going to make the interval bigger, even though the distance between your fingers is smaller. It's a half step. Half tone, semitone, they're all the same word, same meaning, 1 fret. What's this one? The interval's getting bigger even though your fingers are getting closer together. This is a whole tone. Sometimes called a whole step, oftentimes called a tone. That is kind of a bad way of saying it because it disagrees with something else. What is this one? 3 half steps, that's a minor third. This one you'll deal with a lot. This one, they look like there's no difference, but they're on 2 different strings, and those strings are 4 frets apart, so these 2 notes are a major third apart. The next one, the interval's getting bigger. This is 5 half steps, a perfect fourth. The brain does not like that 5 equals 4. You're going to have to just say it out loud many times. What is this one? The interval's getting bigger. This is 6 half steps or a tritone. And finally, this big one is a perfect fifth. It's 7 half steps. Until you can look at these and just know how far apart they are, you can't name what the interval is. Let me know if you need lessons, because that's what I do online. The best way is to be quizzed by the teacher. It's really the only way. You can't do this yourself very well. If you say this video, if you talk along with this video, you've watched it enough times, do you know where I'm going to say next? You'll know before the answer what the interval is. It's the only way you're going to get it. Everybody looking for some magic trick. There is no such thing.